So, what were we saying about Grandma?
Talking about Ed.
Oh, and then going to over to Auntie Dylan's.
Oh yeah. Anyway, he'd go down there like if she'd actually make tea. You better make it right. If you took the tea to the pot, that was all right. But you take the pot to the tea, that's wrong.
So if you take the pot to the tea.
If you go take the teapot.
Okay.
To the
like so the
stove. I mean.
Okay, so if you take the teapot over to the stove, was that right or wrong?
That's right, because then you're getting at the temperature is exactly like what it is boiling.
Okay.
If you take it from there over here,
that would cool it.
Off a little bit. but she had a lot of things like that, you know. But she told you what to do, and you did it. Well, we were all did exactly what she said, except Ed. And that's it. He'd do what he wanted, and then get into an argument. And he'd just stomp out and go home. And Mom would get a phone call. And there was lots of crying and all that.
So was Grandma so Grandma was temperamental then? When you say that Ed was a lot like Grandma, your mom?
No, he's a lot like Andy.
Oh, a lot like your aunt. That he very particular temperamental.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was Grandma like? What would was she?
Mom?
She must have been a hard worker.
Yeah, of course, when she spent about half of her time in Richmond, Quebec, and the other half in Boston.
Okay.
And she had a lot of health problems. And the doctors finally said that if she stayed out there, she wasn't going to live long. So they decided to go where the air was dry and so forth. And somehow they chose to go out to Sheridan. And Annie Dillon went with her. And of course, Austin. Austin was Betty's, Mom's brother.
Okay.
But Annie Dillon adopted him.
Okay.
So he was Austin Dillon.
Okay. But what was Grandma's maiden name? It was
Mooney.
Mooney. Okay. So that's why it's Austin Dillon, because she adopted him so that it was easier.
Yeah.
But it was Marion Mooney.
Yeah.
Okay.
But of course, they say Andy Dillon didn't know anything about raising kids.
Okay.
So Austin, as soon as he got out of the house, is what he wanted to be, not necessarily what she wanted him to be.
Yeah. I remember Grandma as being really sweet and always baking cookies before we would come.
She loved to do that. Every year she made fruitcake. She made dark fruitcake and light fruitcake.
Okay.
And that's the only time she consumed booze, because she treated it
like with the rum or whatever.
Yeah, it was put on there in the aging of the fruitcake.
Okay.
Good fruitcake.
I think you have to have a acquire a taste for that.
And one of the things she liked to make was Boston brown bread. Boston brown bread was something like he had these canisters, and it was cooked in there. They made it, and it was wax paper.
Okay.
And it was in the canister.
Okay.
And then take it out, and it came out in a round shape.
And it was a darker bread?
Yeah, it was a rich bread. Dad wanted her to make his the Bavarian native cake, I guess you call it, a cake. Anyway, Bavaisen is the name of it.
Okay.
And there's a song about it, and he'd sing that song. And so she made that. She didn't like it. She they used a lot of prunes and stuff like that in it.
Okay.
It was tasted different.
Uh-huh.
She would you'd tease her. You know, she'd get sort of looked like she was getting mad. She really wasn't, I don't think.
Uh-huh.
But she had taken so something at you. And we used to always say, all you have to do is stand still and we're safe.
Because she was a bad throw.
Yeah, one time she threw something at Bill, and there was a set of facts that I got to have. I don't know. Bill had, there was one there on the piano, and there was one on each end of the piano, and when she threw it, it knocked it over, it broke.
What was it? It was a...
It was a vase.
Oh, okay.
And it was glued back together. You couldn't tell it had been broken.
Yeah.
But, and she was a real cusser. She said to go to the old Harry. That was it.
Go to the old Harry? That was, I never even
Go to
heard.
hell.
Yeah, go to the old Harry. That was her extent, huh?
Yeah. Had no voice singing. She couldn't tell whether she was high or low. But she loved to sing. She'd hear on the radio these cowboy songs.
Yeah, should be singing.
Yeah.
Hi, Mom.
Is this where you're staying?
Yep. You get to stay over here.
What?
Yeah, we're just visiting.
Oh.
So how are you today?
Terrible.
Yeah. Well, it looks like you were having a nice nap. So.
Was I guess? I guess I was.
Yeah. You have nice clothes on today.
Oh, thank you.
Pretty outfit.
Thank you.
So, all of my kids say hello.
Okay.
Do you remember all of my kids?
They said to say,
Yep, they said to say hi to Grandma. So, Anna's in dental school.
uh-huh.
And Davy is a sophomore at the University of Wisconsin. So he lives in a house now with a bunch of the guys that were on his floor last year.
What's he taking?
He's taking business.
Oh.
And he's doing quite well. And he's really busy all the time. And then Joey is also studying business. And he goes to St. Norbert's College. It's not too far from home.
Oh.
So he lives there, but he comes home on the weekends, and that's nice. We get to see him.
Oh.
And then Mariel is I keep thinking she's a sophomore, but she's already a junior in high school. So she's growing up.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she has today off and tomorrow off, and one of her friends, as her mom is taking them to Chicago to go shopping and see the big city.
Mm.
You know what we brought for you today? I'll show you.
Aren't those pretty?
Aren't those pretty? Those are hydrangeas from our house, from your house.
Oh my.
Isn't that a pretty bouquet?
Yeah.
It's the fall colors. They're really pretty. Now this one you can tell was one of the blue ones, in the summer how they're blue.
Oh.
And now that it's fall, they're turning their fall colors just like these leaves used to be green.
Oh.
Look how pretty they are now.
Oh my.
Look how dark this is. I can't believe how these change their colors. They're so pretty.
Yeah.
Oh.
Now this was probably a pink one.
It all happens by accident.
Dad said it all happens by accident, but I think it's God's accident and it was on purpose.
That's right.
So Dad said we should get a vase and bring some because they're so pretty.
Yes.
So that was from your husband.
That was from
From Dad. Daddy said we should do that.
Oh. Oh.
So,
Well. You've had breakfast?
yep, we had breakfast already.
I haven't. I'm gonna have to get something to eat.
Yeah, well, it's probably going to be your lunchtime pretty soon. I think you had breakfast and now it's supper or lunchtime.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
In about 20 minutes, half hour. it'll be on.
Okay, just a little while it'll be lunch.
Okay.
So, did you want to lay back down? Or sit?
I don't want to lie.
Oh, lie
Lie.
down, lie down.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't want to. I'll go to sleep.
Okay. Now you were telling me the other day, and I have to get this straight. See if you can remind me, because I keep saying, do you want to lay down?
No. Lay. You have to have an object.
Okay. So for lay, you have to have an object.
Yes. I will lay the book down.
Okay. Or I think you said too, like, the chicken will lay an egg. So that's
Yes.
an object. That's,
Yes.
lay has to have an object.
But to lie
Is
doesn't.
is a verb. That would be a verb then. Go lie down. Or to lie down.
Yeah, go lie down.
Okay.
But see, it doesn't have a.
It doesn't have an object.
Yes.
You know, I think because to lie means, I think of lying as, not telling a truth. I don't connect it with lay and lie.
Oh.
To lay, to lay down, lie down. I think that because of the
Oh.
other meaning, I don't put them together.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to tell my kids so that when they come and visit you, we don't use the wrong words. So, what other grammar tricks do you have for me?
I don't know. I'll start writing them down.
Okay, you start writing them down. One thing that I know, I used to always use well and good incorrectly,
Oh.
and I would say I did good on the test, and it's really I did well on the test. And
You did go where?
I would say I did good on my math test,
Oh.
and it's I did well on my math test.
Yes.
And I think that you must have taught David Aloysius very well, because he started making fun of me. This is just in the last, I would say, 10 years. He would make fun of me a little bit or razz me and correct me. And I didn't think it was a big deal. But now that I know the difference, it bugs me when people use the wrong word. It really bothers me. So I correct my kids, and my kids correct their friends. So now it's spreading.
Oh, good.
So you must have done a good job teaching Dave the difference between well and good.
Oh.
When I come and visit, I decide at the last minute, so I don't think that my brothers and sisters know I'm in town. I called Mary Alice yesterday, and she didn't know that I was here. So I'll have to contact her and see if she wants to visit for a few minutes.
Yes. Yes.
Yesterday, Dad and I had dinner at Joe and Nicole's, and so we got to see all of their kids, which was nice to see.
How many?
They have 6 kids.
Oh.
So they have Alex, who's a senior in high school at Hoban, and then Peter is a sophomore at Hoban, And then John is in 8th grade
Right.
at St. Hilary's.
Right.
And then the next one would be
Ellie.
Ellie. What grade is Ellie in?
She's in, I think, 6th grade.
6th grade? Wow. So they have Ellie, and then Maria. Is
She's
she in
a-
3rd? I think 3rd grade.
Yeah.
And then little Joey. And he is a lot like Joe. You know, don't you think
Yeah,
he's a lot
yeah,
like Joe?
yeah.
But I see a lot of Nicole in him too.
Oh, yeah.
But they're so cute. And It was-
Exchange student.
yeah, and then Joe and Nicole have an exchange student with them. Only for 2 weeks though. And he's from France. And I thought about you because you decided to learn French, didn't you? And I think I remember when I was little, and I was like we were in the old house on Firestone Park, you had little records that had French lessons on them,
Oh,
and you would listen to those
oh.
French lessons. I don't know if you remember any of that.
No,
Not really?
I don't remember
The records?
what they said.
Did you take French in school or just on your own? Do you remember? Did you take French in school when you were in school?
I should,
St. Mary's.
Oh, at St. Mary's, Dad said.
when I went to college.
When you went to college.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I might get to go to France this summer, but it's still undecided. It's a school trip at our high school. And I was thinking, if I decide I'm going to go, that I should learn French again, because I knew it a little bit in high school and college.
Oh, yes.
Wouldn't that would give me a reason to study.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yesterday, when I was talking to the foreign exchange student, I was asking him things, and then we were on the computer, and he showed me where he lived, like a map, and then you can get really close where you could see his house. And that was nice. He had a house and an outside swimming pool, and so I could see his pool. And then he had different things, and they were written in French, and some of it I understood, and I thought, ooh, maybe I should relearn my French, and by the time we go to Paris, I'll
that'd be-
remember.
It'd be so easy with everyone speaking French. You
Yeah,
know.
yeah. It'd
Can
be a-
Can I have a drink?
Sure, let me get, let's see here. Here's some water.
I'm so thirsty.
Yeah.
Dave should go to France with you.
Yeah, my husband doesn't like to travel though. You know, Dave, well, he might. I think it would depend on what we're gonna see when we're there. We went to Spain, and he's been to Spain and to Italy with this, you know, with our school and me, you know, and some of the kids. Once we took everybody.
Italy was in most of northern Italy.
Yeah. Well, we saw several places. We went to Rome and Venice and
Turin.
no, we didn't go to Turin. So we went Venice, and I liked Venice. That's where the water, everything's
Yeah,
on
yeah.
the water.
Yeah.
And that was probably our favorite place. Oh, Florence.
Florence, yeah.
Florence is beautiful.
What is?
Florence, Italy.
Oh.
Once when we went, that I just thought was very beautiful. But one place that I really liked was Ravenna, and it was not so pretty on the outside. Like the churches were plain, but on the inside they had all the mosaics. You know, it was an early church, and the mosaics were beautiful.
What was that?
That was in Ravenna, Italy.
Oh,
I like that. And the lady there said that in Ravenna it was going to be pretty on the inside. She says, like the human, you're ugly on the outside, but your soul is beautiful on the inside. And she says, when you go to Florence, it's going to be, oops, I'm probably talking too loud. It'll be pretty on the outside. Here, I can help you, sorry. So, but I liked that part of Italy in Ravenna. But Florence was beautiful. But Dave only likes seeing the pretty, like those things. He hates when you go into the modern city part of it. He likes the history, but not the stores.
not by the store.
Not going into the stores and stuff where you have to buy the trinkets.
Oh,
And so, but I'll have to see. Maybe I'll go to Paris. Maybe I won't. I'll see what it turns into.
I think about we went over to Germany.
Uh-huh.
When we were coming home, we were at the airport, waiting to go, and they had a jewelry place, and there was a real fine set. They were emeralds,
Uh-huh.
beautiful, and only when the price was sounded real good, so we were going to buy it, and the woman said that the part before it had dropped off. It was about $1,000.
Oh. So it was too good to be true.
It was.
Oh. So Mom, when you went to college at St. Mary's College?
In Omaha.
And that's in Omaha. And then your nurse's training, was that part of there, or was that a different place?
At St. Joseph's.
St. Joseph's Hospital.
it was entirely different, yeah.
Okay. And then after you graduated from there, is that when you went to Baltimore? When did you go to Baltimore? After nurses training, or part of nurses training?
No, she did some private duty and I don't know what else, and then they went to Omaha.
Oh, okay.
What did he say?
That you worked in Omaha and did some private duty nursing, and then you and your friend, who was it that went to Baltimore with you? Didn't she go with somebody?
Yeah, well, there's three of them.
Yeah.
Do you remember who your friends were that went to Baltimore with you?
No.
That wasn't Mary Ellen.
No.
I know, but I can't think.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
I don't know if it's important, but then you went to Baltimore. How long did you stay in Baltimore?
Almost a year.
Almost a year?
Yeah.
When she got the phone call, I was in Boston.
That's when you gave your notice?
That she gave her notice, yeah.
I saw some pictures yesterday of some of the Cunninghams, and now your dress that you wore for your wedding, you bought
In Baltimore.
in Baltimore, and then you wore it, and then did your sisters wear it? One of them, or
You wore it, didn't you?
yes?
What did he say?
That I wore your dress for my wedding.
They
You
all
were the first
wore
one.
my
You
dress.
and then Christine and then Ruth.
Yep, me, Chris, and Ruth all wore your wedding dress.
Yes.
But didn't one of your sisters wear it too? No?
Well, she might have somebody else. Well, it's been one of Franny's kids, maybe. I don't know.
Okay, I don't know.
Seemed to me somebody else did. But I
That
don't
someone
know.
else might have worn it.
Yeah.
It was a very pretty dress.
That's right.
Like my baptismal gown.
It was satin.
Yes, it was satin. Yours didn't have the lace on the top, though. We put that on because there was a tear in it. to hide it.
Oh,
And I think that was probably from one of us kids playing in it with it when you were little.
oh,
I think you used to keep it in that cedar trunk,
oh,
Yeah, the
oh.
camp chest.
camphor chest. Oh, so it's different than cedar.
Yeah, it's camphor wood. Cedar is cedar wood.
Yeah, okay,
And cedar has, it's a different smell.
yeah,
Camphor smells more like medicine.
okay.
In a way.
Well, yeah, you put camphor in like
We
rubs.
have a Kleenex around here.
Yes. Here's a
Thank
Kleenex.
you.
Son? Oh, yeah, that's right.
I have to go to the bathroom.
Huh?
I have to go to the bathroom.
You have to go to the bathroom again?
Yes, where is it?
It's right over here. I'll help you get over there. Did you want to go?
Fine. Oops, something cut me here, I think.
Here, yeah. Hold on. There you go.
No, I was feeling West Virginia. And we were
Do you need any help, Mom?
our cousins. Here's the Wilson.
Doing a good job.
That's Aunt Jess's side. Yeah, and we were over at his house that Sunday afternoon. Watching TV. And, let's see, yeah, it was what, I think it was me and the baby. I don't know who else was with us. We went to the
I'll see if I can
TV.
help you when it's time. Well, I'll help you when the time comes. Here, I'll hold it. I want to like stand it. Okay. There you go. Yeah. Okay. Give it a second. Be patient.
Yeah, I did too. Yeah. Yeah.
Are you done then? Are you done?
Take me down to the dining room anytime. They don't serve us until 12:30.
You want me to do it now?
Yeah.
let's put this in just in case we're out. Are you standing on something or is that? Yeah, you're kind of wrapped around there. Here, sit down again.